Hello hoppers, today we're going to put another town on the map. Come on, let's go to Betanzos. The Arriba buses are the ones that take you to Betanzos and back to Coruña. So we're here. Now I'm going to take you guys on a walking tour of Betanzos. You know, this was actually the capital of the Kingdom of Galicia. This used to be a kingdom. It had a king and a queen and a royal family and all that stuff. Okay, this is the main square of Betanzos. This plaza. You hear all the racket in the background? Today was the farmers market slash flea market. They have this every 1st of the month and every 16th of the month. And it's in the morning. It usually finishes at about 1, 2. It's 3:30 now and they're cleaning up, so you get an idea. So our tour today is going to start here at this main square. But before we go, I'm going to show you where the tourism office is. It's right over there. Let me show it to you. So that's where it is. This is the building, and it's down here. Okay? This is the tourism office if you need anything. They close at 2. They open again at 4, from 4 to 7. And tourism office. Betanzos. First thing I do when I come to Betanzos is have a coffee. I love sitting at the cafes, the outdoor cafes, and have a coffee. So that's my first treat for today. Okay, so take your pick. You have several to choose from. But before we have a coffee, let me show you the wine street, which is right here. It's called Travessia do Progresso. And it's all full of little bars. I don't know, maybe I should have like a tapa or something instead of a coffee. I already had lunch though. Empty plates, that's a good sign. Empty plates. A lot of men, jeez. Looks nice. Pretty, isn't it? More empty plates. Okay, so I'm having my coffee. See? Nice. See, the cups are sargadelos, which is from this area, from Galicia. Another thing is that Betanzos is actually on the Camino. These people are coming from, they've been walking from Ferrol. And look at them. Bueno, decir hola. Say hi.
Hi everybody.
So they have all their sticks and their walking sticks. Yeah. Okay, they're not very shy and they're I think they're having a good time in Camino in Betanzos. ¿Qué tal la comida en Betanzos? I'm asking them how the food is.
Genial, unas navajas.
Genial, really good. ¿Sí? Y tenéis muy buen tiempo, ¿no? Very nice weather.
Torres Goudas,
Very nice.
Very nice weather. ¿Y de dónde son? Where are you from?
De Madrid, hemos venido por el Manzanares.
The most of us from Madrid. The majority from Madrid.
Most of them are from Madrid, so now they're resting up a bit, and they're going to continue on. ¿Hasta dónde va? Hasta Santiago.
Hasta Santiago.
Okay, so they're taking the English route, and they started in Ferrol, and they're going over to Santiago. That's their final destination.
The English way.
The English way, okay, the English way. Y ahora hay que decir buen camino, ¿no?
Buen camino.
Muy bien. Okay, so the pilgrims decided to come with me on this walking tour. So we went up one of the hills, and look at this. The buildings here in Betanzos are beautiful. There are lots of hills though, okay? And lots of palaces too. This is the watchtower. And it's from the 16th century. Let's continue. The pilgrims are way ahead of me. This is City Hall here. And this is this is the Church of Santiago. I think this is the one where one of the columns is tilted. The entrance is really beautiful. They have a really cozy cafe right across. Woo! What time is it? Okay, we're gonna continue on our tour. There are lots of hills here. Ah, shy. Okay, see? Look at the hills here in Betanzos. You see? That's one of the ancient entrances to the city. Yeah, it was a walled city. That's what the pilgrims are saying. This is another beautiful church here in Betanzos. And there's something curious about it. Wait, let me back up so you can see it. Okay, here in Betanzos, you're gonna see a lot of boars at the top of the buildings, and I'll explain why. Okay, so that's one peculiarity about it, and another one is that it has a Star of David. Okay, now, this is a typical church square of Galicia. You have El Cruzeiro in the middle, which is the cross. So there's another boar up there. See? Let's see if it's open. Let's try and go in because there are more boars inside. This one is beautiful. They're speaking English now. Did you see the javali? The boar, the boar. They're so funny. Okay, let's see if we can go in. This is St. Francis and it's from the 14th century. Let's go inside. I want to show you guys something. Okay, they have more boars. They have a bear and another boar. Actually, it represents one of the noble families of Galicia called the Andrade family. So it's a beautiful church. And look what they have here, another creepy thing. I don't know what this is. They have 3 kids in a bathtub. I don't know the meaning of that. Oh, these Galicians. I love them. Okay, so I read the little sign and it says that these poor little innocent kids were going to be eaten alive, and this guy, Saint Nicholas, hint hint, actually saved their lives. And that's where the tradition of Saint Nicholas started. Okay, so now back up. We're gonna go around and back to the square we started at. Another beautiful spot. The architecture here in Betanzos is beautiful. Look at this building from 1902. We have the typical gallerias, which are those glass balconies, you see? That's a modern one, huh? And basically they're to allow the light in and to keep the cold out. So I just left the pilgrims behind and now I'm going to my friend's churreria. Say that 3 times fast. Churreria, churreria, churreria. And we're gonna see how you make churros and chocolate. Okay, hoppers, I met another friend and she brought me to her house and look at the views from here. Ven, Sasha, ¿qué? Di, hola, say hello. Say hello, hoppers. Okay, hoppers, you'll never guess where I am. I'm actually on a boat. My friend has a friend who has a boat, and I am at the Mandeo River. In August, people decorate their boats. You'll see I'm in one boat here, see? And it has a table. People decorate the boats, and then they bring their food, and they sing, and they dance, and they jump in the river, and they do a whole bunch of things, and they drink a lot, and they kiss each other, and they have a grand old time. I went once, and it was like the funnest thing. look at all the boats. There are hundreds of them along the river. And like I said, people decorate them and they bring their food and they have music and drink, and it's a lot of fun. Caneiros, towards the end of August. And you gather with your friends and you go along the river that way, the Mondeo River, and you go to this like field. And in the field, well, people party and dance and there's music, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Just make sure you don't bring any good clothes because people throw wine at you. And so yeah, I mean, it's great that my friend brought me here so you guys can see this boat. Caneiros y Betanzos, Caneiros.
No estoy nada vestida para ir a Caneiros.
De blanco. She's dressed in white, which is not the most appropriate color for the Caneiros.
No, no.
Because you end up red, right? From all the wine that they throw at you.
Ropas viejas.
Yeah, you have to bring old clothes.
Old clothes.
And isn't this cool? You have this table here, and just imagine, full of food and drink and friends.
A lot of drink.
A lot of drink. So pretty. We're gonna have a tapa or wine at one of these bars. So it's really nice here, hoppers. So come to Betanzos, the old capital of the Kingdom of Galicia. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. Then Sasha, say bye. Thanks for watching, hoppers. Qué bonito. Bonita. So cute.